In this episode of Film Stock Reviews, I'm reviewing episode 3, season 5 of Yellowstone, titled Tall Drink of Water. Now, after the amazing premiere of first two episodes, episode 3 was very different than what you usually see. It starts off with a younger John Dutton, who's the livestock commissioner, and he tries to find out what's going on with his cattle because they're being eaten by wolves and everything. And it's an aspect of interesting things because it's also happening now once again. But Rip is handling this. Not only that, we see that Casey and Monica are still grieving after the death of their unborn child after the car accident that occurred in the first two episodes. Chief Rainwater comes in and says that certain things have to be done for the funeral, and they want it to be done on the ranch. Monica goes to make breakfast, but she has a grieving breakdown. Casey runs to her, but he is stopped and just lets her grieve. She cuts off her hair, and it's just you see the grieving process that Monica's going through, and it's really emotional and very heartfelt. Not only that, Jamie is met by the market equities lawyers, especially the role and the character of Sarah Atwood, who is a business heavy hitter lawyer-esque for market equities. And she sees that Jamie is the one who is the weakling, but they kind of have a back and forth where she's basically speaking and Jamie's just eyeing her up and down. And basically she says to Jamie, like, listen, we don't have to go through all of this. Let's talk it over for dinner. Here's my card. She just throws the card down. You could tell Jamie is kind of the weakling still. And I mean, listen, after 5 seasons, like, how is this character still so weak and what he does when he's the attorney general of this state? It's absolutely asinine to me. Not only that, we see that Beth kind of meets with Schwartz and Meyer to kind of come up with this deal where they're each end is going to make a shitload of money on anything. But in order to do that, they're going to put market equities underground. So in a real estate kind of thing where Beth kind of puts everything in a conservatory for the land and everything where, it's not so they can't sell it and market equities can't do anything. And market equities lawyer kind of says to the CEOs, like, listen, hey, they want you back in New York, give up. They're going to drop the lawsuit. And she's like, no. She's like, unleash Sarah. Let her do what she does. Then we see John Dutton. Very, not much of the characters in this episode at all. Kevin Costner's just there reflecting on certain things, and you can actually see that. And Casey comes to him and basically says, listen, I chose and I'm choosing my wife and child over this. So he's giving up his role as livestock commissioner and tells his father that. And his father also says that's fine. You can have the funeral here as well. And you can see John Dutton like doesn't want to be governor because he says it outright to everyone. And it's just he just became governor to stop his Jamie from becoming governor and to stop the um, construction of the airport and the condos that are happening on his land. He did that. Now he has to stay in there for 4 years. If he makes it for 4 years to just figure out what to do and, trying to figure out every deal, and I think he's going to make more enemies than friends. And it's showing little by little. We just don't know what that is yet. Not only that, the character of Lloyd is turning 70 years old and he's having a birthday. They're at the bunkhouse, they're partying, they're playing cards, Texas Hold'em. And Beth is like, no, let's go out. And everybody's like, and especially Rip is like, yeah, it's not a good idea. Anytime it happens, there's always a fight. So they go to the bar, things are happening, and a woman comes up to Rip, kind of hits on him. The wife sees it. The woman goes up to Beth, and then Beth just cold cocks her over the head with a beer bottle. It's hilarious. A fight ensues. Beth is arrested, the only one that's arrested because she's aggravated assault with the bottle. And, everyone else is, let go. And then, what's going to happen now? And that's the entire episode. It was a really laid back, interesting, not crazy in your face episode, but it's always the aspect of what Beth is going to do with everything. And it was really Beth heavy forward, which was really good. Not only that, it was also heavy forward on Casey and also Jamie. And, like I said, Kevin Costner's character of John Dutton took a little back seat, but it was a good back seat because I feel like they're revving up for something. What that is, we don't know. I mean, what's Jamie going to do with market equities? Is he going to, be wrapped around Sarah Atwood's finger, like what's going to happen with that, and will he mess up Beth's, little kind of deal that she had got done in this episode? A lot of things are happening, and the aspect also of having these flashbacks where we see that Rip is really the front and center is really, really a little bit scary because we don't know what's going to happen to his character. And there have been a lot of rumors on what could happen to his character. But I'm curious to see how this season plays out. I like where this is going. I like how everything is being set up and put together. I feel like seeing John Dutton as governor makes it that much better because he has his story, Beth has hers, Casey, and then Jamie and Rip. Everyone has their own story, but it's cohesive and done so well. And Taylor Sheridan writing so far each episode is really, really fun. Let me know in the comment section below what you thought about episode 3, season 5 of Yellowstone, titled Tall Drink of Water. Did you like it? Did you not like it? What did you think of it? What do you think about Beth still being that spit firecracker that she always is? Do you think Rip lost control of her? What do you think John Dutton's going to do? And do you think it's a good idea for Casey to give up livestock commissioner and to focus on Monica and Tate? And what do you think Jamie's going to do? Or do you think he's still stupid and naive as a character and that he's going to fall into some kind of trap like he always does? Or will he be smart enough and figure things out on his own? Let me know in the comment section below about all the questions I just asked, and I'll see you all in the next review video. And be sure you tune in next week for my episode 4 review of season 5 of Yellowstone.